Good morning guys, we just got off the Shinkansen. We're here now in Nagano.
Yeah, it's a cool little place, literally. It's quite freezing. We did get a little dusting of snow just as we came out of the building, and looking in the distance I can see the trees have a light dusting as well. Not really anything on the ground, but just cold with a little bit of snow sort of drifting down.
Yeah, so we're going to take you to our hotel now. We're actually staying at a Ryokan hotel, so it's a traditional Japanese style. So we'll check that out, and then we've got a few fun things planned, like things like the snow monkeys. So yeah, we'll take you along on the next 2 days with us.
So we're making our way up towards the Ryokan that we're going to be staying at tonight. It's about a half an hour walk, maybe a little bit less, just up the main road, sort of towards the temple. So we're staying very near to the temple where we're going to be having a look around this afternoon.
As we walk up to our hotel, it started snowing again. I don't know if you're coming across on camera, but we're getting little bits of snowflakes dropping on us, which is so special.
So the place we've stayed is actually closer to the temple than we thought. Like there's a gateway that you sort of an entryway that you walk through behind me there, and it sort of leads into the entry of the temple, but we're actually sort of within the grounds, still trying to get to our hotel. So we're going to be very, very close to exploring this afternoon, which is quite fantastic because, as they obviously being a Ryokan, it's meant to be more themed, sort of in the style of what's around here. So it's going to be interesting to check it out when we get there.
Okay, so we've reached our hotel. The temple is just literally up there, and this is where we're staying. It's so close. So we're going to head on in and experience what it's like in a traditional Japanese hotel.
So we've arrived here at the Ryokan. We've actually got 2 rooms for the night. Just when we went to book, it does book up early, this one, there wasn't rooms available for 3 people. So we've got 2 separate rooms. That was the same price, I think it was, or very, very close from memory. But yes, I'm going to be sleeping in one tonight, and Rebekah and Madison are going to be sleeping in the other. It's really cool. As after the Japanese experience, this sort of is amazing. I'll show you around the room and give you a bit of a look at what's in here. So as you enter the actual whole facility, you do take your shoes off and you're provided slippers. And then once you've checked in, the hosts actually show you to the room and show you as well. You do have to remove your shoes at the entry to your room. And in my little room here, I've got a little table and chair, or chairs. I've also got a bed, which is obviously the futon type beds, which are on the ground. In the room, you've got a little TV, kettle, phone, and I'm provided with a towel as well, because you can go downstairs. This room itself doesn't have a shower. It does have its own private little toilet and wash basin, which you might see over there. It has got aircon, so it's nice and toasty. You might see that one up there. And heading through this way, first time I'm looking at this little toilet. Yeah, standard traditional toilet. It's got slippers again for when you enter, and the bidet toilet, which is quite standard here in Japan. I'll take you through and show you Rebekah and Madison's room as well. So Rebekah and Madison are just down the hallway, only a few metres. There is also a separate bathhouse in this facility. There's a men's bathhouse and a woman's bathhouse. So I might see if I can get you down there soon. But Rebekah and Madison are in this one tonight.
Hello, welcome in.
Now this room, from what I understand, is a little bit bigger. Actually probably similar size. They've got the 2 beds in here. Aircon as well. Table and chairs. Looking at this one, they've got the little bar fridge, which I didn't get in my room. But
We also have a shower as well, which is just through there, and then our little bathroom.
Yep, so if you do want to still use a bathhouse, everyone still has to go downstairs. But yeah, Wi-Fi is included. If you're leaving the hotel, you do have to leave your keys at the front desk as well when you head out.
I don't know if Jono told you, but we have the 2 rooms because we weren't able to book one with both of us because they were fully booked, and it was really quite hard to actually find these style hotels that would take children out this area, because I think it's quite a busy area because of the snow and stuff. So yeah, we ended up with 2 rooms, but it actually ended up being really, like price-wise, really quite good even with the 2 rooms.
So this is the way down to the bathhouse. It is very steep little stairs, so you do have to mind your step, especially in the slippers that they provide. And I'll just have a little bit of a look inside first before we go in. So this is the bathhouse. It looks like there's some various little shower facilities. But this is a cool little one here that you can probably see. It's just a little bath, nice little window that you can look into as well. What's it like for warmth? Nice temperature, not hot but not cold either. And then obviously you've got a little basin just out here as we exit. And there's a place to put your towels and various things as well. There is different protocols, so you're meant to use different towels as you enter the room and as you exit. So they explain that all to you as you enter as well.
And I come into the snow. It's so cool. We were hopeful that we'd get a bit of snow. It's not meant to tomorrow, which is pretty good because that's when we're going up to the snow monkeys. So very excited, yay!
So as much as the snow is fun, we are all going to use umbrellas. All of us brought umbrellas with us, but the hotel also has umbrellas in there as well that you can use. A lot of people in the streets are starting to use umbrellas now because the snow has actually got a lot thicker. But the little aisle we're in now, basically there's little shops that line either side of it. It's probably about 100 metres long. You might be able to see the entranceway behind me. And if I spin around like this, up behind me there is the actual temple. So as I say, we're right in the heart of things. We're going to have a little bit of a wander around looking at some of these shops and also making our way up to the temple to check it out before it gets dark. It does get dark this time of year around about 4:30, 5 o'clock. So I want to see some things before it gets dark, but also check them out once it is dark. So I think this is truly a special place. Just getting to see it for the first time up here is really quite amazing. We've had fantastic weather so far here in Japan. So this is the first little bit of wetness that we've actually had, but as I say, it couldn't be a better place to be getting it. It makes it even more special being up here. So we're really enjoying it. I'm glad we didn't have it on the walk up from the train station up to here, but it's nice to get it now that while we're exploring.
Blowing us away. This one is so beautiful.
Yeah, I think this is the third temple or shrine that we've been in. We've only been in a couple so far. I know we're going to go a lot more down Kyoto area as well, but this one was very special. I guess it's a little bit more what I thought they might be like. It's huge inside. It's got the proper matting area where people can sort of sit and that sort of thing. And the grounds itself are just, I think, the nicest one we've been to so far.
Yeah, it is incredible, like all the detail and the gardens with the bonsais is amazing. This is definitely so far, we're early in the trip, but this is definitely my favourite one we've been to so far.
Yeah, we're going to keep exploring. We're going to make our way back down sort of the track that leads up towards where we are now. Have a little bit look around the shops and that sort of thing and check out the surrounding areas. But amazing place. I think we're so blessed to be able to actually come here and experience this.
And that our hotel is so close by as well, just really immerses you into the area.
So Nagano is famous for apples, so we ended up getting an apple pie filled with custard cream, topped with some caramel sauce, which looks absolutely delicious. So I'm going to try it now. That tastes really good. Absolutely delicious.
So we made our way up one side of the street now to the temple and then back down the other, having a bit of a look at everything that I've got. We're still getting little snow flutters all throughout the afternoon, which is really quite nice. It is chilly, but yeah, Madison's now made her way back to the room. She's going to spend a bit of time there. Her legs are just getting a bit sore, and Rebekah and I are going to continue down the road a little bit, looking at other bits and pieces. Probably also keeping an eye out for food tonight, seeing what we want to have a bit later on, but also just checking things out and taking in the environment. It's a really special place. This is going to be, I think, one of the highlights of our trip. Just the whole setting, the whole room that we're staying in, everything about it is magical. So we're really enjoying our time here. But we've also had some wonderful foods. Some of the stuff here is amazing. Obviously, Nagano is known for its apples. So we've had a few different apple things here. We've got an apple drink to try later on as well. And then some different apple lollies as well to try. So we're really taking it in while we're here as well. Later on, we're going to be heading back to the Ryokan as well, and then tomorrow morning we're going to be heading off to the snow monkeys, which is in the area, before making our way back to Tokyo in the afternoon. So we've got a lot going on while we're up here, just for an overnight stay, but making the most of it while we're here.
Okay, we've come back into our hotel. We've got into our traditional outfits now.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. If nothing else, to be a little bit more authentic Japanese, it's fun to put them on, even if it's very touristy. But yeah, they're actually quite cool. I personally like Madison's little outfit the most. It's quite different than Rebekah and mine, but ours is slightly different. The coats, I want to say, are the same.
Coats where Madison doesn't.
But I'll show you what they look like from a little bit more distance.
Here's my outfit. I get the coat on top of the outfit. It's a really nice blue and white. What's yours?
And then I just have the dress part and a little ash or ribbon belt, whatever you want to call it, to go around my waist.
They're pretty cool.
Then we do get the slippers as well, but you don't wear them in the rooms.
Yes,
you just wear them throughout the hotel. I've also got the blue coat on, and then my robe as well is just slightly different. It's just got the more different pattern all throughout it. So they're very similar design for the men's and women's adults. So.
Well, good morning guys. We are now here where the snow monkeys are, and as you can see, the whole area is covered in snow around us. It is amazing.
Yeah, it's definitely a bit more chilly. It's reading about the probably 0 -1-ish at the moment. But yeah, we're about to make our way into the park. It's definitely icy on the roads. There's a few cars having troubles in the area, but we caught the bus up, which was about an hour bus ride from the Nagano train station.
And then from the bus stop, it's about a 10-minute walk to the entrance, and then from there I think it's about 25-30-minute walks to see the snow monkeys.
So we'll show you what we get up to. We're about to go on some steps, so I think we should pay more attention.
Yeah.
But we'll show you some of the sights along the way, and then once we get to the actual snow monkeys. Making our way out, there's actually quite a few people. We did come on the bus, so the bus was jam-packed. So I'd say there's probably around about 60 or 70 people making their way out with us. But the path itself is really quite easy. I shouldn't say that too soon because maybe it will get harder. But only the first part had a few steps, and then since then it's been relatively flat and relatively wide and relatively easy walking. So quite a nice little journey out here. It's amazing scenery to the sides and looking down to the valleys and things like that as well. So. And amongst the trees. We get snow back home on some of the ski mountains, but not really amongst trees like this. So totally different scenery to be taken in. So it's really quite incredible.
we've made it to the Snow Monkey Park now, and it is so cool. There's hundreds of monkeys. There's some just staying in the snow, some playing around, and some even bathing, which is really cool to be able to see them all.
So the monkeys will even walk right past you. We just had one jump off the fence and run by us, which is a little bit scary, but really they pay us no attention and they just sort of go about their business, which is nice.
So we've been here a little bit now. It really is quite magical being here. When we were researching Japan and this came up, this became one of my bucket list things. It's a thing that you probably only get to do once in your life, so really fantastic to get to come. I'm really glad we made the journey. It's a long way from Tokyo, and it's a lot of the reason we came out to Nagano and did an overnighter. But yeah, it is magical to get to see them. The snow monkeys are really something quite special. I believe the only place in the world where the monkeys sort of hop into the springs like this as well. So really fantastic to be here and experiencing this, as a once in a lifetime opportunity.
Wow, this has been an amazing 2 days here in Nagano. First off, seeing the temple and getting to stay at a Ryokan traditional Japanese hotel.
Yeah,
and then the snow monkeys
it's
now.
been absolutely incredible. It's been a wonderful 2 days. We've just made our way back out on the trek, so we're sort of back at the entry area.
Yeah.
We got there for opening, or just not long after.
Yeah, not long after.
But the queues now, it's about getting on to midday. It's phenomenal crowds. It's like getting really busy. It's a popular place.
So if you can get here when they open or around opening time, you've sort of got a better chance of not having to wait in big queues. But oh my goodness, it was amazing. We're so pleased we did it. It was such a unique experience. I was worried if I was going to be a bit nervous with the fact there are wild animals around you, because I am a bit scared of monkeys in that sense. You see all the videos where they climb on you, but they ignore you completely. It felt safe and it was okay.
They'll literally walk past like from you, but they just completely ignore you as they walk past.
Yeah. But the sight, it was incredible. It was amazing. And then being in all the snow atmosphere is, it's just incredible.
Yeah, like planning the trip is it took a decent 2 days for us. I don't think you could do it in a day trip. I think you'd be pushing to do it in a day trip.
You'd be pushing. You wouldn't get to experience it nicely. Like it would be like a push.
And seeing the Nagano temple area as they
was amazing.
I think it could be one of the highlights of the trip these couple of days.
Yeah.
So it's been a fantastic time coming out here. We're going to be making our way back in on the Shinkansen again to Tokyo this afternoon. So thanks for coming along with us.
Yeah, so our next videos will be in Tokyo, and then we're going further afield as well. So come along on our journey as we explore Japan. And if you could like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.